Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Lonzel yell, "It is safe inside."
Just get over to the door.
Hmm.
I don't know if I believe him.
I can roll a deception check if you want, Justin.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, let's see how convincing I am.
This will help me.
Ba-ba-ba-da. 9.
He is not that
But
convincing.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my saving face to increase that by 1 because Sabo's close by.
I rolled
So-
an 18 on my insight, so...
That's fine. So for everyone else, it's a 10.
Yeah. But it's not your
I'm
turn,
willing.
Sabo, so actually you'll have to wait till your turn and we'll have you roll again.
That's fair.
I'm actually just willing. I'm willing to believe Lonzel as is because a 10 is like flat minimum,
Yeah.
and I trust Lonzel. Why would I not trust Lonzel? Lonzel literally just fixed my arm in the most painful way possible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to nod to Blair and say, Ennui's badly hurt. If there's any way that you can help him get across the opening, please do. Let's all make it to the door. And then I'm going to start running.
And
I'm
you
gonna
want to take
follow-
Ennui's torch?
Yes, I'm going to take Ennui. I'm going to snatch the torch from Ennui if he lets me.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to
His
actually
hands
run.
Up, I don't care.
I'm going to run following this blue path because it seems to me like this is the best way to stay out of firing range for as long as possible.
Heck yeah.
30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay. Whoop.
Sweet. An arrow flies out, narrowly missing Sabo. That's coming from the outpost.
Okay.
Ennui, it's your turn.
Okay, so with this cantrip, I can't throw my voice. It just gets loud, right?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to combine it with like an intimidate?
Yeah, I mean, you just make an intimidation check, and maybe, depending, we can add 2. If you're trying to intimidate
Okay.
these dudes, it's not going to work, though.
Dang.
They have you
Because
pinned.
they're all
They're
zombies?
in a giant metal, like a giant stone fortress.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't worried.
Well, so, okay. My plan is to make my voice boom 3 times as loud, and then do an intimidation.
All right.
There's always a natural 20 out
Yeah,
there.
you can always try. But even with a natural 20, I might make the DC 25.
Dang. Yeah, I essentially am just like making a booming voice and essentially just trying to freak them out between the earthquakes, the booming voice, and just being like, your time is limited, you godless stumpers.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we mean no harm.
You timeless dumpers.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh my
That's
god!
25. It's 25.
He hit the 25! You don't
Plus
hear
2.
any response.
Yeah, I'm essentially just trying to stop arrow fire, is my plan, right?
Sabo, you're up.
Okay, let me roll that insight again.
God.
It'll dictate how far I run. Yeah, okay. I'm still cautiously moving then. I'm not gonna run right to the door. We're just gonna go here. Here. No, here. Underneath. Because I found the path again. Can't quite make it up the ledge this turn.
No, it's not a ledge when it's on the path. You can just move, because it's like a path.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
Then
only
in
when
that
you're not
case,
on the path.
I do end up here regardless.
Lonzel,
15, 20.
Sabo makes it to you.
Yep. And you can see that there is a chasmous pit inside through the doorway.
Actually,
This
they
is what
can't.
you-
They can't because it's completely dark inside.
Oh, it's so dark. You just think everything's a chasmus pit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's no
I've literally
light
just found you.
Yeah, there's no
If you
light
say that
inside the
to us,
fortress,
Lonzo,
so
we're
it's-
pushing you in.
It's safe to assume that they have dark vision.
Right. Yeah, everyone's got dark vision to me.
There is the sound of large, heavy feet as stepping out of the darkness, Lonzel,
Okay.
you see a giant bearded man approaching. Let me get him on
yeah.
camera.
My favorite kind of bearded man.
A giant one.
He
A
has
giant
the
one.
stature of a dwarf,
Yeah.
but his skin is purple. His eyes are white, and his beard is also white. He is holding a large crossbow in his hands. He says in Dwarvish, "It is time for you to die." And he aims his crossbow at you guys.
Okay, so
Do you
Sabo,
speak-
you understand. You're the only one who gets that.
No, I don't
don't
speak
know.
Dwarvish either. I only speak
Oh.
giant and goblin.
Okay, so no one knows that.
No,
Yeah,
not
neither of
nearby.
us-
He
Blair
just says
does.
gibberish
Blair
to
and
us.
Blair,
Do
Blair,
do they hear it though?
no, they do not. No, they're
Okay.
ways away.
Real far away.
Okay.
Blair.
well, you can at least see the crossbow. I can't see anything. I just hear
Yeah, you
intimidating
just hear
noises.
"Flachada," some like guttural voice.
It's okay. I go
speaking from
before
the
you. I'll
darkness.
tell you what's up. I'll tell you what's up.
Blair, it's your action.
Yeah. Can I? I'm going to turn to Anwi and be like, I liked her, and then she took our land. She took our torch away. In response to Joanna taking our only source of light.
Which I'm like not really aware of yet.
Yeah.
And I'm just going. I think we need to follow her. We are spread out across this entire area. I think we need to stick together. Are you ready to run? And then, is it possible, Justin, for me to move with Ennui? I know he's like way at the bottom of the initiative order.
You can just save your action to move with him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Love, can you get him out of there?
Wow.
Lumamat,
Such a
it's your
deep
action.
cat meow.
Did I hear? I mean, have I heard any of this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All
I
the
mean, you've heard me
conversations happening there,
shouting.
You can hear.
Okay. I'm gonna look up at the slit, and I'm gonna be like, okay. And I'm gonna come up to you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna run past you, actually, because I'm slower.
I'm
35, 40,
not
45,
waiting for you.
50, 55, 60.
Ennui, what is your speed?
Whoosh, whoosh.
It's standard 30.
It's the same as me.
Lonzel, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna put my hand out and just like keeping Sabo from walking blindly into the darkness.
Yeah, very
And then I'm
kind of
gonna
you.
like, after taking this like 6-second pause after saying that very confident message, I'm going to preface, there's just a 15-foot chasmus pit we need to jump across, but I'm working on it. And I'm gonna
You're
turn
not gonna
around.
In response to that, I'm going to be like, you're not going to tell them about the scary growling noises? Very loudly.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Lonzel?
I'm going to turn around and try and attack the gears again to get the gate down if I can ever
Yeah, go
manage
for it.
that.
You know what? Just because I like the idea, you do the touch, it snaps the chain holding the gear, and the drawbridge comes slamming down, giving you guys access
Aw,
to
yeah.
the fortress.
That must be terrifying to Sabo.
Yeah, you just,
Yeah,
you
I'm
just hear like a snap of
Smash.
metal, like this metal crashing sound.
Don't worry, my next turn's fully going to reflect that.
Joanna, you hear, but there is a 15-foot bottomless chasm we need to jump across, but I'm working on that from Lonzel next.
I am going to, like, my eyes go wide. I hear Lonzel say that. I hear Sabo say, "What about the growling?" And then I hear a smashing sound. Okay, I am going to do a mirthful leap on my full run. So I'm running 65 feet and then leaping the last bit of it.
Sounds good.
In the direction of the crashing. So I'm going to add 7 feet of movement, so 1 extra square.
All right, 1 second. Here, we can just do this easily with this. So then you have... So 65 feet?
So 75 feet now.
Cool, yeah, so you jump and you land here is where you would land.
Oh.
You would land right there. Actually, let's go right here.
So Joanna is... So right here?
Yeah.
So Joanna just starts cursing Lonzel, yelling that Lonzel is an idiot and don't die before I get there. And as she says that, she does like the 3-point landing where the pit would have been.
On the drawbridge, which is now dropped, and you see the same thing I described with the very large dwarfish figure with a dwarfish stature, but with purple skin, holding a crossbow aimed at the three of you standing at the doorway.
I also have a torch, so everyone can see now.
Can we put the light up on Joanna's token?
Yeah, of course. Let me get that set up.
So I just see this looming figure in the shadows.
Yes.
I suppose I should take that out of my inventory, hey?
Yep.
And Joanna is going to go, "Oh no!"
You guys, everyone, so Ennui and Blair, you guys hear the sound of a trapdoor slamming shut from the outpost.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Retreat, retreat.
Ennui, it's
There's
your
a
action.
scary guy out there.
Yeah, there's a scary monster out there.
So it's Blair and I running 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
I did the math while we were sitting waiting. That gets us about here. And I am not going to bonus action dash because I'm trying to
I
make
guess
sure
that would be
that
here. That's where the arrows are coming from if you want to be between. You were right. Always noble. Sabo. It's your action.
I'm gonna say out loud, like now that I can kind of see and I've had this like really terrifying auditory experience, I'm gonna be like, fuck this. I'm pulling out my rapier. I'm casting light on it in a red tint.
Ooh.
So everything is now a fun
Ooh.
spooky color. And it'll be still another 20 beyond that. And I'm going to take my movement and just into the space to see what's up. To about here.
All right. So you guys see that down here? Oh, the reveal area hides, because of course it does.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, there's a doorway. So down to the south, there's a small doorway. And then this goes further in here, and it's broken up by some pillars in the hallway. And then you can't really see down this hallway, but just for simplicity, it leads to another doorway.
Nice.
Is that it for you, Sabo?
going to additionally say, just in common, wow, just again, we come in peace, but like quite angrily.
The figure says something in a language you do not understand.
Yeah.
And then it puts away its crossbow and pulls out a mining pick that's large and in charge. And it moves in and just tries to take your skull out.
Nice.
Oh my god. There's Orin dem dare skulls.
What's your AC?
It's 13.
Oh, rest in peace.
Okay, I'm gonna use my stone's endurance to roll a d12.
Sure.
Add my con and reduce the damage by that much.
Sure.
Oh, Goliaths are so cool. Sabo, you're so cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of damage reduction based on that roll, but that's okay.
Just a pickaxe to the eye and you being like,
Take 9
it's
points
reduced.
of damage.
It's reduced by 5. Is that because it also adds my con?
Oh, then you take 7 points of damage.
Great.
As the pick goes just into your chest as it brings it down.
Sweet.
Sick. These guys are sick. All right, Blair, it's your action. Are you going to hold to move with ennui again?
I'm going to look back. Does Lumac make a lot of noise when he moves around?
No. He runs at the same loudness that you guys do.
But we definitely passed him.
Yeah, without any struggle.
On our way. So I'm going to be weirdly noble because apparently I'm feeling that tonight, and I'm just going to like duck into like a defensive stance, and I'm going to pull out my crossbow and just sort of provide cover and be like, Ennui, you need to run. I can catch up, and I'm going to wait for Lumac.
Oh, how nice.
You're
Lumac.
being so nice.
I
We're
don't
such a
know
good
why.
team.
Lumac finds a
Not-
flower on the ground and just starts smelling it. Isn't nature wonderful?
the last flower of its kind.
Yeah. What do you got, Lumac?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep in the direction where I think they're still going because I can't really see much. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hello, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Nice. All right, Lonzel, you're up.
I'm going to run past Joanna and say, "You're welcome." And I'm going to rush up to the side of this strange dwarf creature. And I'm going to drop my sanctuary on myself and grab hold of the back giant elbow of this dwarf.
Heck yeah.
And just pour all the necrotic energy I have into it
Sounds
with an
good.
inflict wounds.
All right.
And I do 20
Whoa.
points of necrotic damage because that definitely hits.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's inflict wounds, baby.
Our characters are sick.
All I can do is run far.
And sneak attack.
Let's see. Oh, and I'm also going to use my channel divinity to damage it an extra 7 necrotic points.
So
And also
30.
Wow.
30
Yes.
damage.
So,
Divinity.
Lonzel runs in after you just took a pick to the chest. He comes in, grabs the elbow of the large creature. I assume his hands are momentarily replaced by the flashing skeleton hands that do the mending. And the
Pretty much,
creature
yeah.
melts into acid and dies.
I was going to say it's actually 9, so it's even more damage, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think he still melts into acid. I think we're all good.
So Joanna and Sabo, you both see Lonzel just melt this large creature into nothing but bones and a pile of goo.
I'm just coughing. I'm experiencing a lot right now.
Well, Joanna is going to just gawk in a moment of complete terror, while Eric the player sadly turns off the battle music I just started playing to pump myself up.
There's still an orc zombie, you know? An orc zombie.
It's in a cage!
Yeah, no kidding. We just destroyed what seems to be their leader? In one hit?
I'm sure there's a second one, but just, yeah. Wow,
Joanna,
that
is there
was
anything you
a
wanna do?
flex. Joanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to move in such a way as to avoid getting within touch contact of Lonzel. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm just only going to move 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to keep an eye on this door down the way. Oh, I guess I still can't really see it.
You can see
I know
that,
it's
like,
there.
Past your little thing, it's like dim light, so you can still see it.
Okay.
It's
And
kind of
I'm
like,
going to-
I believe torches would work exactly how Megan's light works as well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm going to, like, tersely say to Lonzel as I pass Lonzel by, we need to talk about what you just did and what you did to me earlier. Not now, though.
Is that it for you, Joanna?
I'm going to ready an action. If something charges me, I'm going to attack it.
Sounds
So if
good.
something closes with me and does a melee attack, I'm going to attack it.
The three of you see as if an invisible hand is opening the cage door of the ogre zombie. And the door flies open. And the creature joins the combat.
Come on, Lumamak, you got a lot of distance to cover.
He's not even here.
Good point. It's
Washburn is
inky
brewed up.
blackness.
Boo's being a butt. I think he ran to go feed him.
All right. The zombie lurches forward, roars as if it was hungry, but it's mindless, so it's not really thinking about much. And it charges at Lonzel,
Okay.
bringing down its large morning star that it's holding.
Fuck.
Do you want to finally use that? It's when you use that thing. You have that spell on you still, right? Resistance? Is that for
No, I
always-
had to drop it to attack anything. It's
Oh, okay.
Sanctuary.
All right, I'm just gonna take that off.
I would still have resistance because that's concentration, so I would have that. It would be a saving throw.
Okay,
that I
this
could
is
use
it's
it
just
on.
he's just attacking you then.
Okay.
What's your AC?
16.
All right, he hits you for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Will you give me a concentration check, please?
Sure.
So, of note, it doesn't look it on the map, but the ogre zombie is big enough to fall down in the gaps between the drawbridge.
Why would you ever tell us that?
Just because it doesn't look like it on the map.
Yeah.
Did this work?
Like
Yes.
He's just trying to teach me how to whisper, and it's not working.
The red indicator on the boss just flashed everyone because we're not winning right now. So
Yeah, the red indicator flashed. You're right. That's amazing.
Ennui, it's your action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move with Blair as long as she moves first.
She is
Absolutely
not.
not. Go.
Yeah, she is not ready in action to move.
I will be ahead of you. Yeah, because I still have my crossbow drawn. So go. I will be there momentarily.
But I want
Go.
sex with you.
Justin knows what's up. I'll move here.
I am.
Oh,
I am way faster than you are. Go.
God damn it.
Is that all your
I look
movement?
longingly and in anticipation.
Did you not run?
I did. To Lumamak.
That is not double your
Yeah,
movement.
you only move 30 feet. You have another 30 if you want to run.
No, I know, but
All right.
I'm with a party
You
member.
motherfucker, you need to move.
Sabo, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna probably do something dumb, but this is fine. I've taken a good chunk of damage, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Thinking.
And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, which I've been making jokes about, but I'm actually going to do it in an underground cavern. So it's a 15-foot cube originating from me. Justin, I'll let you decide if that's the center of me or if I can direct a 15-foot cube. It doesn't matter. And on the creature who is going to be this ogre zombie, has to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from me. And then on a successful save, they take half the damage and are not pushed.
I think you're going to want to be right one square below you so that
Yeah.
it goes into the hole.
Here?
You
Right beside there.
Left.
Yeah.
There.
There you
So
Yeah.
where are you
Yes.
putting this out? Like right in front of you?
Yeah, if it doesn't have to center on me, it's going in front of me. That's my ideal.
Okay, I think either way this is going to hit Lonzel too.
Do
No,
it.
because you could put it here. Like you put it right here. And then it's 5,
Yeah,
10,
oh.
15. Yeah, that's fine. If you put it like right here.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm going
sure,
to
that's
still
fine.
say that it comes from you, but like you can stretch it out this way, right? Because then it's like...
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's fine.
I think we can even actually just here 1 second. We can go even deeper. I'm going to turn off your light for a second.
Oh yeah, I think we can make it a square. I think you're right. I think it has to center on me though in the little thing we
It
do
basically it's basically in front of you. A 15-foot line goes out and then makes a square in front of you. That's how it works.
Dude,
I think it's
20
actually a
Huge.
cube. I think it's a cube, unfortunately, yeah.
If I'm gonna draw the shape, this is what if she's angling it that way. Like, oh god, that's not what I want to do.
there. That's not right though, because these lights have actually been bigger because these are the 10-foot squares that we're moving in 5.
That is what she would affect.
Yeah. Yeah, because these are 5 foot. Like the big squares are 10 feet, and the little ones are 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I just hit him.
So it comes from you. Exactly what Marshall drew there is correct.
Sweet.
Oh, Justin, could you only see my chat to James because you're also able to control his token?
No, I only saw the first one that did this work. I haven't seen anything else. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
because
it.
I haven't sent anything else because I'm trying to figure this out.
I can
Did
see the one
anybody else
from.
see all
I can't see the one you
whispers?
sent, but I can see the one that he sent you. I can see the one he sent you.
Weird.
What? Okay.
I do not see
Never
any
mind.
messages
Carry on,
between
carry on.
you two.
What's
must
the
be
save?
like
It's
a-
a Constitution. What's the thing, please?
I believe it's 13 or 12. Let me double check that though. It's 12.
Thank you. Oh my God! This
And
thing's
for
Constitution
flavor-
doesn't stain.
Oh no. For flavor, while he's doing this, I pull out my well, I don't even pull it out. I touch my music box, and I'm just like, I am so done with your bullshit.
Can you please give me your damage?
Yes.
I'm gonna sing you the most, like, whatever the opposite of morale is.
The creature doesn't budge.
Great. Everybody else hears a large booming noise.
Yeah. A little bit of
Uh-oh.
crack of thunder, if you will. Blair, you're up.
Yeah, I am fed up with Ennui's chivalry.
Actually, sorry, 1 second. I gotta just do something. Sorry to
Okay.
interrupt. I just realized something. oh, I love it so much. While the zombie doesn't move, you hear something curse in Dwarvish as it's blasted back and becomes visible from your spell. And it looks very similar to the one you saw giant, but the size you would normally expect from from a dwarf-like creature or a dwarf. All right,
Amazing.
sorry, Blair, you can go.
Did you guys get the other one?
We got the big guy.
Yeah.
Well, Marshall
Nice.
did.
Nice
One
Marshall.
shot.
He gooed him.
Good.
So sorry, yeah, Blair,
Okay.
you're good to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna run right past them and assume they'll catch up, and 90 feet gets me there.
You see that Sabo and Lonzel are fighting a large zombie ogre inside here.
Out of habit, I'm also gonna swear in Dwarvish, but I have no idea that guy is there. Correct?
No, you see him too, but you don't know that he
Oh,
speaks
okay.
Dwarvish on first
Excellent.
look.
I'm out of habit. I'm swearing in Dwarvish.
Sounds good. We're gonna take a break for YouTube.